Howdy all, welcome. It is Thursday, my third day out in a row. Had such a good day in Newcastle yesterday again. Fourth time I've been to Newcastle, and every time it gets better and better and better. It's just such a phenomenal city to go drinking in. The people are wonderful, and everything about it makes me fall in love with it even more every time I go. So today I'm just down the road, out on the coast. Whitley Bay is how someone tried to say it to me yesterday. Well, they probably said it properly. I promise I won't do that again. Basically, I'm in Whitley Bay. So it looks to be about 19, 20 odd pubs here. So fingers crossed we should be able to get round them all in one hit today. That'll be quite good, won't it? It's just gone 12 o'clock, lunchtime, and I'm kicking off with this. Hunting Lodge, sizzling pub and grill. So again, part of the national chain. They serve breakfast from 10 AM. Do fish Fridays. I'm always up for fish Friday, even though it's Thursday, but I am near the coast and you should always have fish and chips by the coast. So I dare say I'll be looking for a chip shop in a bit. But before that, I've got work to attend to, and the Hunting Lodge is stop number one. You've been in one of the sizzling sort of variety, you know exactly what to expect when you get in. There is, so normally got 3 handballs on. One at the moment, which is pale brummy, which I'm dead happy with. Beer one of the day, absolutely top bombing, top stuff, good one to start with. But yeah, when you've been in one of these, you've pretty much seen them all. They're all very similar in their style. Menu's always the same, but they're not offensive. Yeah, pale brummy, one of them's Doom Bar, and there's another one turned round off as well. Stone's Cold, don't see that very often these days, but that is, yeah, so when you've seen one of these, you can watch the sport and stuff in them. When you've seen one of these, you've been in them all really. Pool table, screens, that's it, sizzling pubs. Picking up on the outskirts for now. My second pub of the day then is going to be this one. The Beacon, and the eagle-eyed amongst you will be able to tell already from the branding, from the look of it, and from the little sign just outside the door there. But this one is an Ember Inn's Michelin Butlers owned. So again, chain that goes all the way across the UK. We know exactly what we'll be getting, exactly what it'll be like in here. There'll be some car scales on, decent menu, and a good mix of people in all ready for lunch, I would have thought. Beacon stop 2. Very impressive car scale lineup, including Bass. Always happy when I find Bass. That's the good beer that comes out of Burton. Unlike Carling, Bass is the key to good beer in Burton, definitely. So yeah, it's nice to find that so early on today. Yeah, it looks like an Ember Inn's. Good menu, nice staff, good mix of people in. Pretty much what we expected to find. There you have it already. That's pretty good. But yeah, 4 good car scales on, and camera members. 20p off a pint. Now there is a decent little offer for you. But yeah, it looks like an Ember Inn's, doesn't it? It's got a good little garden space out to the rear, out this way. I do quite like Ember Inn's. I think I still prefer vintage inns, but I did work for vintage inns for years, so that's probably why. But yeah, Embers are all alright, mate. Stop 2. Stop 3 has got me up in the houses. There was one called Red House, not open yet, so couldn't do that one. But stop 3 brings me along to this. Kitawake. Definitely a first for the pub crawl. Never heard of a pub called Kitawake before. So it's a brand new name to be ticked off as well. Stop 3 of my day. Up here on this estate with chip shops and takeaways and Tesco's Express, and yeah, in the houses. So residential community style boozer. Kitawake. I thought it was going to be big community, a local. Probably gets busier in the evenings and weekends and stuff. Probably absolutely packed, a bit quiet at the moment. Owned by Heineken Star Pubs, judging by the beer lineup. Had of ales on, and Old Rosie. It's definitely too early to be starting on the Old Rosie at the moment, but that's yeah, it's a pretty standard Star Pubs Heineken style lineup. Nicely presented. They do their refits well. So Kitawake, pub number 3 of the day, now in the bag. Good place to watch the sport, definitely. The TVs and the booths and things. Yeah. Tell you what, I can smell that beautiful sea air now. I am right down on the front. This sea is literally just behind this dune and stuff just here. This big bank in front of me. So looking forward to being able to see the sea. Haven't seen the sea for a few weeks. Last time was Blackpool, I think, about a month ago. So nice to be that close to the sea. And this big old pub, yeah, it's going to be ideally located for a day on the beach. It's called Tavern Galley. So let's step up on this wall and see if we can we can see, there you go. There's the sea, look. Just over there. What views. What a lovely spot to be in. So, Tavern Galley. Sort of 4 of my day are thus far. Looking forward to getting into this one. This place is gorgeous inside, and it's got the best beer selection thus far of the day. It's a good little craft in amongst the taps, and 4 pretty decent cask ales on offer at the moment. They've got 6 pulls, 6 handles, but 4 of them currently occupied. White Rats on there, it's always a good one. One Osset and Siren mix, which I've had before, which is really good. But mine fine ales, Easy Trail on the keg. I see, I want something cold. It's getting warmer by the minute out here. Yeah, really nice looking gaff this. There's my beer, Easy Trail, fine ale. It's really good actually. But yeah, whether you want something generic or something a little bit different, you'll find it. But yeah, 4 good cask ales. That Osset and Siren is a beaut. It really is. The pub itself is a beaut too. So you can watch a sport and stuff in here. Good dining space. I think the place is really nice. They've got a bit of everything, good blend of everything going on here. Nice comfy seats, look. Good dining space, they're dog friendly. Can watch all the football and stuff in here. Good mix of people in already. Yeah, it's a decent boozer this. I would definitely, I'd come and have some food in here. I like the look of it. Something so relaxing and tranquil about just sort of wandering down by the sea, that lovely sea air. Oh, it's just, this is quite a nice looking little seaside town bit, this. Look at that. Get out there. Oof. Yeah, it puts you in a good mood, doesn't it? I mean, I'm always in a reasonably good mood because I'm in pubs most of the time, but you know, you get what I'm saying. So, anyway, looks to be a decent little run of boozers around this way. Let's go and find them. And that brings me to my next stop. Heard a lot about this. Been massively looking forward to it. I mean, is there a better place to sup a pint than that close to the sea looking out there? So, Split Chimp Ale House. Yeah, a lot of people suggested this one on my Facebook post saying this is one of the ones for me to definitely not miss today. I mean, I was never going to miss this. And I'm very excited to get in and see what they've got to offer. It's going to be a massive winner for me, this, wasn't it? Like, it's pretty cool. People always know what I'm going to like, and you know what? We do find the best beer houses on this channel, don't we? We do some exploring. We wander to some real ale places. We wander to some craft beer places, and we find the best beers. Island Sound, my next stop of the day. Yeah, happy with that as well. Yeah, great little micro this. There, so yeah, some ciders, some excellent cask ales. But for me, yeah, it's all about some of the other bits in it. Look on here, we went with this Lake Down Island Sound. Very happy with that. Day of steady rolling, man, and shit. Can't go wrong with a cherry shoof. Maybe not this time of day when I've got a long day ahead of me though. But as if that wasn't enough, there's also plenty of other. Yeah, that's Rhubarb Streisand. That's another banger. Top little gaff this. I see why so many people had shouted it out to me. Yeah, very happy with this. Absolute little belter of a micro pub. Absolutely love it. And you know, sometimes in life, like you see advertising, and it just speaks to you. You know the kind of, I mean, like you'll see an advert on a telly, you'll be like, oh wow, yeah. I really feel like everything they're going for, that is a product that definitely I'm going to buy. That advert totally worked on me. Well, I mean, occasionally things like this happen, and an advert just speaks to me. So, it'd be really rude to not venture in here, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, it got my attention. So, happy days. I mean, I get that. Happy days. Always happy days for me when I'm around some form of craft beer. And again, so yeah, Split Chimp is literally just there. And Happy Days Bottle Shop is just here. So, you know, pretty cool. And yeah, just look at that. Look how beautiful it is around here. In the sunshine. Can't go wrong. Happy days. Next up. Advertising outside. The advertising spoke to me. What speaks to me even more is the entire experience of coming in here. It's top notch. I mean, craft beer coming out of your ears. So many great breweries on offer. Neon Raptor, I've got a Neon Raptor one on the tap. Obviously I live 2 minutes from Neon Raptor, so I went with a Vault City, but yeah, just have a look at this in here. Here's your draft. I mean, those of you who watch the channel regularly, you'll know full well. So I live right by Neon Raptor, so yeah, I went with a Vault City. You would have known that already, wouldn't you? But yeah, look at some of the breweries. on offer in here. Track, one of my absolute favourites in the country at the moment. Verdant, you know, Yonder, Vault City, New Invention Brewery, big fan of New Invention Brewery, loads of neons, bits and pieces in as well. Beak, phenomenal, Beak makes some absolutely phenomenal bits and pieces, but this place is absolutely top notch. We got some moonshine and things as well, whatever you want. I mean, I just tried some of this made just up the road, stuff like that as well. But yeah, what a quality little place. Absolutely well worth coming to see and taking some cans away and having a drink in here. Top notch gaff. Wandered along the seafront, hung a right, walked up the slope. Would make sense of the library next, but they don't until 4. It's only 3:15, so we can't do that. So, yeah, happy days was amazing, by the way. So, next stop over the road from there, the brewery. So yeah, heard lots of good things about this one. That's a nice looking building. Love the outdoor bit. Nice corner plot that they've got up here. So this is the main sort of town centre-y bit, I feel. And the brewery will be stopped 7 of my day so far then. Good looking building, that. A really nice looking building. It's got some lovely stained glass bits in the roof and everything as well. Lovely tile bit in front of the bar. It looks like a proper old school boozer. And Whitley Bay Brewery, 3 of their own beers on. Whitley Bay, Spanish City Blonde for me. It's a really nice old boozer. So the fact that it's sort of a brew pub as well, they've got their own beers on. Happy days. And no, honestly, brilliant place. Is there 3 beers? I went with Spanish City Blonde for mine. First time I've had anything from Whitley Bay and brew anywhere. But yeah, really impressed by them. Decent little keg mix and stuff they've got on as well. But the pub itself, absolutely gorgeous. Lovely little tile floor. Look. Some of these stained glass bits in the ceiling. It's got that old school pub feel about it, and I really like that. It's not necessarily what you'd expect in a brewery tap room as such, but I think it's actually an absolute beauty of a pub. So and the beer's good too, really good. So that one is the brewery for you. Well worth kind of have a look at. Most definitely love this floor. We've reached that time of day. Every town's got one. You notice every area you will definitely find one of these. Wetherspoons, and this one's called the fire station. So I can only assume it's probably an old fire station. That'd be a reasonably safe bet, wouldn't it? Reasonably good guess. Quite like the tiling on the outside, to be fair. No matter what it is, yeah. I do quite like the tiling. Fire station, stop 8 of the day. One of the worst guest stable lineups I've seen the spoons in a while, to be fair. 2 Black Sheep, one of them, and Lancaster Black, and that's it. Everything else is your usual Ruddles, Doombar, Abbott Ale. Yeah. So yeah, really poor ale lineup. Aside from that, yeah, no, horrific looking spoons. Carpet's a bit strange, considering it's called a fire station, but there you have it. Spoons. TVs, which is unusual, on TVs that are on as well. So. Spoons, and it is directly next door. These are popping up all over the country, everywhere I go. Certainly seaside towns and stuff as well. I end up finding one of these. 3 brass monkeys. So I think this will be the 3rd 3 brass monkeys I've done in the space of the last, I don't know, probably month and a half maybe. So they are popping up everywhere at the moment. Usually reasonably cheap prices. Not much to shout about on the bar, but always nicely decked out. 3 brass monkeys next. If you tell me there's a Wetherspoons next door to a 3 brass monkeys and ask me which one of them will have the better car scale selection, every day of the week I tell you it'll be Wetherspoons. Not so much here. This has got 3 car scales on, all from the same brewery. Colour House is local to around here. But they're a really good brewery. I had a couple of theirs. You know, Wetherspoons was bad. This is great. Definitely the best of the brands I've been in anyway so far. Say I had the Grey Starling Gold. Very impressed. Rest of it is very much Amber Tavern's look, Amber Tavern sort of feel to it. But yeah, a karaoke room at the back that you can hire as well. A courtyard garden out to the back. I would say this is a pretty good example of these 3 brass monkeys. We get too much further away from this little bit. Let's head back on ourselves, only a minute to head back past the brewery and do the library, because it has now gone 4 o'clock, so it should be open by now. The fact that the doors are wide open is probably a good sign. So it's top 10 so far of the day. and yeah, a few people have said about this one to me. Lovely bit out the front. Yeah, and this is where it is, dead opposite the brewery. So, the library. Stop. Numero 10. I don't know. My Spanish and French are both pretty poor. Yeah, I'm well glad that I came back for. There's some really good little craft bits. Again, another Anarchy Brew. Bailouts, this one. Yeah, those guys know their stuff. That's very good. Really good looking gaff. Good looking gaff. Nice at that door bit. Good beer. What more could you want? Definitely worth hanging around for. There's our one. Anarchy Brew, Bailouts. So yeah, look at some of them. I mean, Wylam Brewery, obviously based up here. Do some wonderful beers at Wylam. But this place looks great. It's spotlessly clean. And just, I mean, a nice little mix of comfy seats, stools, a piano over in the corner. I don't think there's enough pianos seen in pubs and bars around. But yeah, lovely little outdoor space on the front. Top notch gaff. Well worth a visit. Down to the metro station for one that I've heard an awful lot about. So many people shouting this out, telling me I better head on down here and see it for myself. Looking forward to this massively. It's called the Ticket Office, and it's another little craft beer haven. So craft beers, live music, you name it, they've got it. And it's basically, yeah, I mean, I know it's the metro, not technically, but it's a train station boozer, isn't it? So obviously an old ticket office, hence the name. As you can see, like the garden is absolutely full, and it's set down on its own, so it's not actually near anything else. So fair play. Very much looking forward to the ticket office. This is quirkiness personified. It really is. It's a great little thing. But yeah, it's definitely it's got character. Let's use the term character. It definitely has a lot. Not as much beer on offer on the taps anyway, so I thought there might be, judging on what people had said, but yeah, plenty of options in cans and stuff as well. And another new one for me that I never had anyway. Look at the colour of that. It's right up my street, that, isn't it? But yeah, it's definitely quirky. And I really like it. Just for taps. But yeah, you'll see what I mean by quirky. But yeah, plenty of good quality. There's another really good. That's a really good vault seat. That one in there as well. But yeah, and yeah, you'll see all sorts of sites and things come through the metro, I'm sure. But quirky decor, cool vibe, cool atmosphere, and just a pretty cool looking place in general. That is for you, the ticket office. But you see what I mean. You get me when I say quirky. Back up to where I was before, to where Three Brass Monkeys and Wetherspoons and stuff is. Take about 5 minutes to get back up here. And the next stop along then is this. That's the Townhouse. Big brick structure there, isn't it? Obviously, it looks to me like it's probably a late night fun pub. It says live music. It says Cask and Craft on the sign on the outside. I mean, I don't know. Can't tell from out here, but that will be stop 12 of the day so far. Massively impressed by the ticket office. Well glad I walked down there. Let's see what this has got to offer. Big bar, big space. Blending sport on the screens. Cask Ale, Bradfield. Always happy with Bradfield again. Yeah, they do live music, things like that. Blending it all, which is a good mix, really. Decent little courtyard garden bits at the back. I can see this being popular. Nice, yeah, you can watch the sport. It's dog friendly. They look sweetheart. Reasonable mix. Yeah, one Cask Ale, Bradfield blonde, which I'm happy with. There you go. Pinball table, pool table. Definitely all things to all men, this sort of place. Farmer's blonde. There you go. Much like with spoons, in pretty much every town and city you find at the moment, you're destined to run into one. You're also pretty much these days destined to run into one of these. A craft union boozer. So this one, the Fat Ox, 50 yards down the road from where I was, will get you to this. So, again, there's not much to tell you, is there? It's a craft union. We know what we're going to get. I wonder if this one will only cask ale or not. Let's go and find out. Cask in this one, pretty standard craft union. Plenty of Newcastle United memorabilia. Always nice to see in local areas. But yeah, pretty standard. All the deals. Craft union. Plenty of those WKDs and some hooch. Yeah, you watch all the sports. Had loads of Newcastle shirts, things like that. That is the craft union of Whitley Bay. There might be another one, I don't know. Right, this is the other one then that was most shouted out to me for this sort of side, this area of Whitley Bay. Loads of people have said can't miss this. The Dog and a Rabbit micro brew pub. So it's only what 100 yards further along where this beautiful church is behind here. 100 yards along there until you get to it. The Dog and Rabbit. I think that is the first Dog and Rabbit. I've done a lot of dog and other things. I'm not sure there's a Dog and Rabbit on the list so far. So I know that unique name. Dog and Rabbit. Stop 13 of my day. Talk micro pubs. And let's talk about what makes a good micro pub. What makes a good micro pub? One room. Everybody's in the same room. Everybody talks to each other. Everybody knows each other usually. And it makes the world tick, doesn't it? It makes the world go by. But most importantly, it's all about beer. It's all about having really good cask ales on, really good craft beers. One or the other, acceptable, but both really does sort of mesh it into something quite special. And this does both. And it does both very, very well. Really good cask, really good craft stuff. Really nice looking little gaff. A proper old school micro pub. On a little beery tour now, so it's all about really good cask ale, and there are 4 really good cask ales there. But look up there on the side at some of the craft and things that are available up there. Three Brothers Brewing. Big fan of their stuff. Went with one of their bits for myself in here, but the good beer continues. You can get some good cans, get some excellent Belgian beers out of the fridge and stuff as well. It's a proper cosy, lovely little micro. Well, yeah, I mean all the micros, they should be in one room. To qualify for being a micro pub, they should be in one room anyway. That is the quintessentially what it means. But yeah, what a cool little stop off it truly is, and always nice to meet people who've seen the videos and stuff before. So yeah, great little gaff out of my street. Lovely people, great beers, great banter. It's just a top quality micro. 2 doors down, might be a restaurant and a kebab shop. Oh, could do with a kebab shop. No, not yet. Got a long way to go before we get to a kebab shop. And we get to this, Albert. Now, I'm up near Newcastle, right? And there's a famous bit of footballing commentary where Newcastle absolutely obliterated Manchester United one day, back when Man United were the top team in the thing. It was like 5-0 or something like that. And Philippe Albert, who scored one of the best, probably the best goal of the game. And the commentary is like, Philippe Albert! So I'm wondering if Albert is for that. I don't know. Obviously it wasn't spelled like that, but I can't understand why you call it Albert otherwise. I like it anyway. It's next. It's a bit more restaurant-y than it is bar, but it's very swanky. Looks good. It's got a good look to it. Decent enough cake mix and stuff on. So I've gone with a Brixton Pound. Again, it's dog friendly. The food menu looks good too. Certainly swanky looking. Yeah, it's been very nice. I mean, the ceiling itself is quite impressive, isn't it? So that is Albert for you. Probably more dining than it is drinking. But you know what? I'm happy. Round the corner, head down what looks like a high street type thing. Loads of estate agents, loads of like beauty places, barbers, takeaways, all sorts of things you would normally find. Head down this. I'm kind of down a loop now, and my next stop will be this. Fox and Finch. This one has been shouted at a few times. A few people round today have said, "Oh, you're doing Fox and Finch?" So it has obviously got a decent reputation in the area. So quite looking forward to getting in and seeing it. But yeah, it's full of takeaways, nail salons, estate agents, all sorts along this road. So a little vibrant bit of an area. Fox and Finch is my next stop. Absolutely love this. This is blending the dining and the beer and the drinkers thing. This is blending it absolutely perfectly in here. Staff are brilliant. The whole look of the place, it's quirky, it's quality. It's got several different rooms. Like you come into one room, there's all people dining. You walk through to the middle bit where the bar is. Go to the far end where it's a completely separate room and stuff as well. It's right on my street. Again, good beer, good people, good beer. Whitley Bay really doing well for me today. There you go. Here's what you've got on top of this Honesty session IPA. First one for me. Cool looking gaff, honestly. So you come through when you come into this first bit where there's people eating. Great looking little gaff on this side, and you wander in. you wander into this bit where the bar is, and then you wander through once again to a third room. So it's quite quirky, quite a cool little layout. Bit different, which I like. I like something a little bit different, and this is definitely a little bit different. Really quirky, really cool. Good vibe, good people. There's one here that I didn't know anything about. This is not shown up to me at all. Bottle shop and tasting room. So there, it looks like it's got some really good craft beer in the fridges there, but apparently it's closed for a private event. So we can't do that one, that's a shame. But nevertheless, we will carry on going this way. Easy from there, it won't take long for you to get down to the next one. Yeah, shame we can't do that. Actually, I knew nothing about it anyway, but just sort of stumbled across. Oh, that looks good. Saw all the craft beer in the fridges. Oh, yeah, closed for private event. Oh well, sometimes that's the way the wind blows. You just have to move on and go with it. So, shame we can't get in, but we can get into this. Gilbert & Smith's. This didn't open until like 5 o'clock, I think. So this was one that I kind of changed my route earlier because I would have come here quite early in the day otherwise. The best porn star martini in Whitley. I mean, Holly would definitely be up for trying to put that to the test. I don't really do porn star martinis, but Gilbert & Smith's next stop. It won't be going for a cocktail, but you know what? A couple of car scales on, again from the Whitley Bay Brewery one that I didn't have earlier. So I think I will be sampling that. Decent little tap mix as well. So yeah, 2 from Whitley Bay. It's what I've gone for this time, the Warrior one. Which you know what? I said that's both of those I've tried, the Whitley Bay ones. I'm big fan of their stuff. But there's always someone shouting. Yeah. But I like it. Yeah, cocktail specials they're doing it. It is. Top quality little bar. Really good. So they've got a private event in there, things. So we can't go through onto that side. But yeah, you know what? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. That anywhere that's got good car scale, especially from a local brewery, all right by me. I'm finding stuff I didn't know. So directly next door to Gilbert & Smith's is this one. I'm gonna attempt to say this right. I did ask before I got it. So it's called the Lochran. The Loch. You know, like L-O-C-K. That's the Scottish way. It's the Irish way. The Lochran. The Lock Run. I don't know, honestly, I'm going to get so much abuse on YouTube for this, I guarantee you. But it is next door, right next door to Gilbert & Smith's. We're also going to Square and Compass, so we can't miss one out. And frozen cocktails. I shall serve for today's choice. It is a warm day, you never know. But yeah, we're not going to miss it. Lock Run, next stop. There is nothing I like more than a little run of bars where I don't have to walk anywhere. I can just like dip in, dip out. Dipping in and dipping out now. I think I'm on 17, it might be 18. We'll have to count them together. Your counting's probably been better than mine so far today. Yeah, right next door. Yeah, the Lochran. Yeah, cocktail bar. But four stuff on the kegs. Got myself an Asahi. Yeah, I'm glad I spotted it. I love it. I love finding things. Because yeah, not a single person had sort of said it doesn't show up as a pub because it's not a pub. It's a cocktail bar. Style place. But you know what? This is why I do what I do. Where you find new places to go. It's always fun. Hits keep on coming. Like I said, you already knew. I didn't have to walk very far to get to the next one again. Which I absolutely love this. I absolutely love a little run of places where I don't have to walk anywhere to get to the next one. And this one, Square and Compass Bar. Yeah, this one had been suggested to me. I had heard a few people talk about Square and Compass. So yeah, it didn't open till 5. That was why it was, again, another one along this little run that I couldn't do earlier. So we're here now. Looks cool. Square and Compass. I've no idea what number I'm on there. It's one of those with this face. It's like being on Crime Watch. If any of you ever seen me on Crime Watch, please delete that off your Sky Plus recordings or whatever, because no one needs to know that I was on Crime Watch. Or come dine with me. Like, get rid of that. But you know, I've been kind of bullied into having one of the special shots. Don't know about that. Anyway, a Whitley Bay cider. Lovely little place, lovely people. This is one of the best seaside resort drinking things I've ever done. Cheers, guys. She comes. Look at this. Look at this. So tell me what it is.
This is a trifle shot.
A trifle shot.
Yeah, we got it from Wooler.
Thank you.
And originally it's from Benidorm.
A Benidorm invention. A trifle shot. Right. Yeah. Look how happy she is with herself. Look at this. Right. Right, if you come in here, you've got to try one of these trifle shots then. We'll do it together. To be fair, I do like a trifle. I just know that that's not custard, that's Advocaat. Bottoms up. You know what? Woo! You can taste the trifle. I actually quite like that.
Like it probably used to be.
Look at my eyes watering. Woo! I enjoyed that more than my eyes would say I did. So that definitely warmed the cockles, that did. Actually, you know what? It's a lot to process, but unique to it. So you want to try one of them, come down and try one. It does taste trifling. It does taste trifling. Unique to Benidorm, unique to it.
Metro station pub earlier, didn't we? And absolutely loved it. There's another one in Monk's Eaton Metro. So I've walked for about 10 minutes. I can see it, yeah, it's here. Right, walked for about 10 minutes to get up to this one. And again, this is absolutely vibing. I think I have to, I think I've walked the wrong way. Then we have to go in. I can see a load of car scale. I have to walk this way. So yeah, Monk's Eaton Metro stop. Still counts as Whitley Bay. This place is mad. I love it. Yeah, here it is. Left luggage room. So come out onto the Monk's. So this is Monk's Eaton Metro stop. Left luggage room. Yeah, heard massively good things about this again today. Where everybody's saying, yeah, it's got a banging cask selection, a bit of craft beer, I would imagine as well. Wonderful little outdoor space. These guys, honestly, these guys up here, they've got it going on. They know exactly what they're doing. Can't wait to get in and see this. Let's talk. Let's have a frank and open discussion about left luggage room. Left luggage room is not the type of place you should get to for your 20th pub of the day. Left luggage is the type of place you probably should start at, or probably not then go for the double IPA, 8.3%, I think, when you get here. But you know what? This is mega. It's absolutely mega. Got cask craft in abundance. It's another train station-y vibe. I love a train station pub, I really do, and this is a 10 out of 10. First, let's talk cask ale. Let's talk the wonderful array of cask ale that I could 100% have totally gone in with. Flying Gang Brewing, a few. I'm not familiar with them, but I totally would have gone in for them. Had it not been for, I said I opted not to go for the Boulder City, the zesty lemon I would, but stupidly we did go in with this. Yeah, you can see that. Polly's Northern Monk. If ever there was going to be something stupid, it would come from Polly's and Northern Monk together. A dipper at 8.3%. Probably not on pub number 20 of the day. Probably not the way that you would normally think that this guru should go. But you know what? It's all for the game, and it's all for the love. And it tastes absolutely mega, to be honest. So this place is right up my street. I absolutely love everything about this. Love a train station boozer. What is not to love about a vibe and an atmosphere? Quite honest. Perfect. 10 out of 10. There's a little run of pubs along here. We can definitely do these. We can definitely do the rest of this. What are we on? 21? We're on 21. We're on 21. We can definitely head up here. We can definitely get the rest of these. We can try. We can try. Next up's this. The Monk's Eaton Arms. So, Railway Bridge. Road. More pubs. There might even be one there, I don't know. Right, more pubs, Monk's Eaton Arms. So I think this is 21. But yeah, I mean, let's face it, why would we trust my counting? So, Monk's Eaton Arms up next there. We're going to keep going until we drop. Big gaff, lovely bunch of folks sat aside, had a chat. A couple of them obviously seen this crazy adventure before. So yeah, big, honestly, I love it when people say hello. Please do, see me say hello. Love it, but yeah. We have. It's another, honestly, really friendly pub. I've got myself half a Peroni, so we're gonna go and set it up. Ladies playing darts, watch a bit of sport and stuff in here. Pub is split into two sides. There's a massive, great side round here, look as well. To it, big old boozer. This again, big old boozer. Oh, there was some cask ale on this side. Didn't even come through to check it. And there was some cask ale. We could have had a landlord's, but we didn't. We've got a Peroni, so we'll go and deal with that Peroni. 21. The good news is, stop 22. Looks to be just across the road. Literally, you can see, yeah, just across the road. Front Street Tap House. So I'm assuming that this is Front Street that I'm on. Front Street Tap House, craft beer, great music. Well, I mean, you have me at craft beer, but I'm all up for great music. Front Street Tap House. So, Monk's Eaton Arms, Front Street Tap House. Say hello. It's pub number 22 of the day here. Real ales. I'm alright, yeah, let's get in. Too late to be coming into more craft beer bars.
it's never too late to be in a craft beer bar. Is it too late to be coming into a craft beer bar with some absolutely epic beers on cask and keg that's playing Biffy Clyro? Of course it isn't, because Biffy Clyro are one of the greatest bands that the UK has ever produced. You know, yeah, this is right on my street. I love absolutely everything about this gaff.
Followed the bus.
Proper little micro, proper beer selection, proper happy days. It's pub 22. I counted 22. We should definitely sort beer. We should always sort beer. Ciders, stouts, pales. That's just what's on the cask. Yeah, look at some of what else is on this. So I went with the platform from Elusive, and I'm a massive fan of Elusive stuff. Find it up here. Yeah, big fan. Great, honestly, wonderful. Again, wonderful little micro. Great to find a place like this. It's now nearly R9 coming up, but yeah, this is definitely, honestly, this is well worth a shout. Well worth a stop. I've done 22. We've reached that point where there's a hill. There are at least 4 more boozers up that way, but the craft beery ordered the micro pub ones that I really want to get to shut at 10. It's now 9:45, so we ain't going to make the ones I really wanted to make, are we? With all the wood in the world, we're not going to do it. So, draw a line here. The metro station's just there that I can get back on. Yeah, 22, none too shabby. I've walked a long way again today. I'm happy with what I've done. I think this has been one of the best seaside towns I've ever been to. People are great, pubs are banging. What's not to love? Whitley Bay. You've got my heart. What's not to love? I'm coming for a seaside holiday next week. Not next week, next year. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Banging day. Back to Nottingham tomorrow. I've got another, it'll be route 7, unique route number 7 around Nottingham, doing different pubs that I've never done before. So please do watch that and all the others. But yeah, can't wait to be back in the northeast at some point. Love yous, thanks for watching.